If I were to get one Aula F75 Max, it would probably be this basic white colorway because it's significantly cheaper. If you look at all the keyboards I've built in the past, it's usually a white case with some really dark keycaps. Of course, that is a personal preference, but I do think the dark keycaps with a white case looks absolutely beautiful. And it's something that you don't see on stock keyboards. Especially if you know you're gonna modify your keyboard, why spend the extra money on keycaps that you're just gonna replace? And if you've been living underneath the rock and you don't know what the Aula F75 is, this is a super creamy sounding 75% layout keyboard with a knob and a fully customizable screen. It's got all the features you're pretty much looking for in a keyboard: wired or wireless connectivity, gasket mounted structure for a soft typing experience, south facing RGB, and the Reaper switch that comes stock is already a super creamy switch. So if you are planning to modify your Aula F75 Max, just stick with the cheaper option, save that extra money and put it into your modifications. Currently, TikTok is offering an extra 15% off coupon, so if you're looking to snag an Aula F75 Max at a ridiculously low price, I left you that link below. Can we make a pre-built creamy keyboard even creamier? If you're new here, this is the Leobog HI75C. Probably one of my most favorite creamy keyboards with an aluminum case. The previous generation did not offer tri-mode connectivity, but the new HI75C does, which basically means you can connect your keyboard wired or wirelessly. It's got a tactile knob, a gasket mounted structure to create a soft typing experience. This particular colorway comes with the pink to blue gradient keycaps that are side printed and shine through. Now under these beautiful keycaps, you'll find the star vector switch, which is already giving this keyboard a super creamy sound, and those switches are mounted on a south facing PCB. But my mission is to make this sound even creamier on a budget, so I am throwing in the Gateron Milky Yellow Pro switches. Kind of insane what switches can do to a keyboard. The Milky Yellow Pros really made the HI75C have that super deep, creamy sound. You got a solid foundation with the aluminum case, all the foam that's packed inside, and right now these are on a flash sale, so I left you that link below. This might be the best deal right now for a full aluminum creamy keyboard. This is the one and only Alecfox Inky 75. The Inky 75 pretty much checks all the boxes for me. Full aluminum case. You get the beautiful weighted mirrored backplate, gasket mounted structure, and amazing software because this supports VIA. And to get that super creamy sound underneath the hood, you are getting the matcha buttermilk switches. They're a pre-lube linear switch that feels absolutely amazing, and you get some really beautiful colorways that you don't see in other keyboard companies. You can run this keyboard wired or wireless because it is tri-mode connectivity, and the flash sale price that it's currently sitting at is pretty much insane. Please go snag your favorite color, and I left you the link below. Ladies, finally a creamy keyboard in all pink. This is the brand new Aula S75. You're probably thinking, what is the difference between the F75 and the S75? Well, there are a few things. Now, obviously, they did move the customizable screen, and yes, you can upload a custom GIF to this, but they also made some changes to the case. The case design is slightly different with these beveled edges. They also moved the switch to choose your connectivity options on the side of the case instead of the back, which I do think is more convenient than having to pick up your keyboard and switch it on the back side. And they also threw in some beautiful RGB lights on the side of the case as well. But everything else is pretty much the same as the F75 Max. You got the gasket mounted structure, 2-stage flippy feet to adjust your typing angle. Under the hood, you are still going to find the star vector switch, which is still mounted on a south-facing PCB. You got the white to pink gradient keycaps that are shine through and side printed. And for a budget option, this is a fantastic keyboard. I left you that link below.